Welcome back to Desert Smoke Reviews. This is Justin.
Wyatt.
And Monty.
Tonight we're taking a look at the, and I will butcher this, the Palo Prieto.
Perfect.
It's a beautiful little Connecticut cigar. Seams are done well, but they're visible. A lot of minor veins, but nothing to write home about. A little bit of a squishy pack in places, but not too bad. And the foot, I've got a little bit of a damaged wrapper, but overall I think it'll smoke just fine. The aroma, I just get a nice mild tobacco and a bit of like,
There's something there.
yeah, like a wet.
Cardboard.
No, like wet, like dew moisture on grass or
Yeah.
something very nice and fresh. Not like wet grass, but like in the mornings, like the dew that sits on the leaves, kind of fresh. Very, very nice. And then the foot I just get standard tobacco.
You know, on the foot, when I said cardboard, I absolutely meant it. On the foot, it smells just like wet cardboard to me. And I don't say that as a knock against a cigar. It's actually really pleasant. I don't know why, but it's very smooth. There's just some general tobacco, and to me that wet cardboard. I don't know why, but it actually smells really nice. I don't get too much on the wrapper, just kind of a general tobacco. But yeah, the cigar itself just looks really nice. It looks like a really good, well-constructed cigar. Actually, there is one area, I guess there's a little neck in the wrapper, but other than that, it has a few stems, but they're very smooth. And seams are well done. Just looks like a good cigar. Mike.
And mine's real firm packed. There's almost a couple of hard spots. The seams are very visible, but they're fine. They seem to be well done, just noticeable. Almost no veins on mine whatsoever. So, and I guess I kind of see what White's talking about off the wrapper, that wet cardboard. We've all smelled it. I can kind of see that. And then you guys are gonna laugh, but I get a definite off the foot. I get a definite like mintiness, that clean, spearmint. I get that real clearly, so that I hope that's a good sign. We'll see.
Mintiness. I think we're going to start talking about Colin Farrell pretty soon.
Let's get it cut up, lit up, and see how it goes.
Colin Farrell's on Jay Leno once.
Ooh, that cut is going on the wrapper.
Mine cut pretty nice. I was impressed.
I got a little bit of wrapper damage on mine, but nothing I can't handle.
Mine had a lot, but I think I can figure it out.
Of course, we are back in the official Desert Smoke Lounge. And I just love it. I just love it. It's a nice kind of humid, still summer night. You got the fan outdoors. Beautiful.
Very loose straw.
Yep. A lot of sweetness for me. Not getting any wintergreen or spearmint, unfortunately. A lot of sweetness.
Yeah, it's like a general sweet tobacco. Very mild.
I get that wet cardboard. I really do. It's like I'm smoking wet cardboard. And it's not a bad thing. I don't know why.
It's
But
got a little bit of a bite at the end of the finish, the tip of my tongue. Not like a pepper or heavy spice, just light, just a little bite.
I don't know how else to put it. It tastes like I'm smoking wet cardboard. And again, that's not a bad thing. I don't mean to sound like a bad thing.
I mean, be honest, you think it's a bad thing?
Yeah. But it's not a bad start. It's very smooth, certainly.
All right.
Yeah. Well, let's get in the first third. Approach 10 minutes and see how it develops. Well, welcome back. We're about 10 minutes into this Palo Prieto, and Very, very good cigar so far. Very kind of one-dimensional for me. It's still kind of get a natural sweetness, just natural like tobacco flavors. Wyatt mentions like a wet cardboard. We've been talking about it. I kind of see where he's coming from with that. I'm just not picking it up, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So, but very mild in strength, mild in body. Ash is holding on very well. Not a perfect burn, but not necessarily needing a touch up. Just I think it's a quintessential great for a morning stick. It's the end of our day, but it's still very, very good.
Yeah, I'd agree. This is a quintessential morning type cigar. And we are smoking this at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter. This is my first cigar of the day, so actually the past couple of days. So you know, I'm fine smoking the Connecticut. But it is kind of unique in its profile because that I swear it's wet cardboard. You know, that and there is a little bit of spice I hadn't really picked up on, but it kind of almost crackles on your tongue. It's good. But yeah, I don't really see the flavors changing in this cigar, and this is one of those that I really don't care if they do.
I agree. I like it. I think it would be a great morning cigar. It's a really nice little Connecticut. It's real smooth. The burn has been pretty much razor sharp on mine. You know, nice firm white ash. I accidentally knocked it off, but I think it would have held on for quite a while. But yeah, just the sweetness there and just some smooth tobacco. Not much wet cardboard, and thankfully no spearmint or mintiness like I mentioned earlier. I swear the cigar had a strong aroma on the foot of like spearmint or something, but thankfully that's not coming through at all in the burn. But I'm real happy with it so far. I think it's a nice cigar.
Let's get to the second, third, approach the midpoint, see if we get any changes. Welcome back. We're about halfway in this Palo Prieto. I can't say it, but still, no change. Just very good, smooth morning cigar.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast burner. I'm already past the halfway point, but yeah, really no changes. It's a one-trick pony, but it's a good tasting cigar.
No change.
All right, well, let's get into the final third. Let's see if we get any changes.
Ooh, wait till it's dragging in here.
Welcome back. We're at the nub point of this Palo Prieto. It's kind of falling apart for me. The wrapper's basically peeled off, but you know, it's at the end. What can, you know, it's not really the cigar's fault, but I think my cut was bad. But it's gotten kind of harsh, and it's gotten really hot. Flavors have kind of all washed out. I'm just getting kind of mild, harsh tobacco. But overall, it was a good smoke all the way through. Very mild, very one-dimensional. Not a lot of changes, but very, very good. I think it would go perfect in the morning. I don't really think this is an end-of-the-day smoke. It's really not satisfied me. I'll probably smoke one more. But yeah, great morning stick. If I was going to rate it, I'd give it a solid 7. I think it's really good, especially for the price point. I think I paid $2 for them, but I think it's a morning cigar on them.
Yeah, I'd agree. Lighting this thing up in the morning with a good cup of coffee, I think it'd wake you right up. It's a fast burner. Took us about, what, half an hour? Yeah, well, you know, 45 minutes. You could probably smoke it in half an hour at least. But, yeah, I mean, pretty one note, but otherwise a good cigar. I'm going to have to go just a little bit lower. I'll give it a 6.5, just because it did get pretty harsh there at the end. And I didn't have the same construction issues that Justin had. Mine was pretty straight all the way through. But yeah, otherwise a good stick. Definitely something to smoke in the morning.
I pretty much agree with what Wyatt said. Mine didn't get hot. It got a little bit spongy, a little soft at the end, but it stayed together just fine. The burn was fine all the way through. It did get a little harsh, like I said, but it's a good morning cigar, and it's certainly a fine cigar for $2. I don't think you can argue with that at all. But I don't know if it's something that I would keep around the house all the time. I think it'd be a good cigar for a newbie or someone that doesn't smoke cigars very often. If they're over at the house, you can toss them one. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. I don't think it's a little bit better than a 6.5, so I'll go 7.
Well, in conclusion, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, smoke them if you got them.